Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another live stream here on Woo English. My name is Hamza, and as always, I will be your host on this amazing journey. So today is the 5th of Ramadan. So we are still fasting in every Muslim country. We are still fasting, and it's getting hotter. Actually, you can see that I'm wearing a t-shirt right now, so it's getting hot, and fasting is becoming a little bit difficult, but we can manage. So last time we talked about celebrations, if you remember, for vocabulary. But the previous Saturday, we talked about a very important grammar lesson, which was sentence formation. How can we form correct sentences in English, right? And we also started discovering the different types of sentences that we have in English. Today, we are going to continue talking about the types of sentences. So, we are going to discover two new types of sentences today. Last time, we talked about simple sentences alone. But don't worry, I'm going to review everything that we have seen last time. So even if you missed the last live stream, you can still follow with us today. I would love to welcome Amin. Amin, I see Amin is here. Hello, Amin. Welcome to the live stream. I'm very happy to see you with us. So welcome everybody. Drop a hi or hello in the comment. Let us see what time is it in your country, because right now in Morocco it's 3 p.m. But I know some of you are joining in the morning, others are joining in the evening, others yet probably are joining at night. So welcome wherever you are joining us from, and whatever the time is in your country. We are always happy and thrilled to see you. Okay. Do we need to wait? Do we need to just like jump right into it? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Hello, Jean. Hello, welcome. What are you joining us from, Jean? Which country? And I will guess the time then. Amin is from Morocco too. I can see Amin has like, all right, I has like the Moroccan flag. Very, very interesting. Avatar Amin as always. So yeah, let me know in the chat. Where are you joining us from, Jean? From Finland. Great. So I don't think that there is much difference between us here and you guys. So I think it's the afternoon in Finland as well. Uh, I think I'm correct. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So as I said, I think we will just jump right into it. All right. So let me just make this bigger. Let me hide my name. Let me put on our. Hello, Pamela. Hello. Welcome. How are you? So yeah, as I said, today we will finish talking about sentence formation. We will see the three main types of sentences that we have in English. In English, you can find just one of three types of sentences. Right? There are no more. Well, there is a fourth actually, but the fourth is just a combination of two. Okay, so there are basically three types of sentences in English, and today we will review one, and then we will discover the other two. So let us jump right into it then. Okay, so if you remember, we said last time that any sentence in English should have two main things. Ahmed Man finally joining on time. Welcome. Very, very happy that you managed to join us today. So last time, if you remember, we said every sentence in English should have two main things. What are these two main things? Can someone remind us of these two things that every sentence in English should have? If you don't have just one of these two things, your sentence is completely wrong. Okay? So, what are these two things that every sentence in English should have? It's obligatory. So, what are they? Let me just check how, if everything on the live stream looks fine, right? Again, if there is any problem with the sound, with the image, please let me know. Inform me. I would be more than happy to fix that. Yes. So perfect, Ahmed Man. Perfect one. You got one correct, which is the subject. But the object is actually not obligatory in English. It's not obligatory, right? Let me say Amin. Hello, Amin. Welcome. So as I said, the question or the first question that I started my live stream with is, what are the two main elements that every single sentence in English should have? If you don't have just one element of these two, your sentence is wrong and you need to rewrite it. Perfect. I mean, those are the two parts. Ahmed Man, you got one correct. You got one correct, which is the subject. Every sentence in English should have a subject, all right? And should also have a verb, and that's what I have written here. So every sentence in English should have at least one subject and one verb, all right? Minimum. If you don't have a subject, your sentence is wrong. If you don't have an object, your sentence is a verb, your sentence is also wrong. Ahmed Man, what you said about the object is correct, but only the object is obligatory only if we have a transitive verb, meaning if the verb needs an object. Okay, let's see an example or a little exercise in which I give you some sentences and you guys need to you guys need to fix the problem with the sentence. But before, so since we have the subject and verb and maybe the object, optional, all right, optional, what is the right order? Do we need to, can we put them in any order that we like? Can we just like put verb and then object and then subject, or maybe object and then subject and the verb? Is English that flexible? We said last time that no, English accepts only one type of declarative sentences, right? Declarative sentences, which is subject verb object, subject verb object. You cannot write sentences in any other order, except in very very rare cases, like for stylish reasons, right? Okay, so we said that every English sentence needs perfect. Pamela, also you got it correct. Subject verb. Object, Pamela, it's not obligatory. Second for affirmative. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly it. So second one. For questions, maybe sometimes we can have like verb and then object and then subject. For example, are you a teacher? Are you a teacher? So are here is the verb. So you notice that we started with it, verb and then subject. But this is just a case of like of questions of exclamative or interrogative questions. Okay, so as I said, we will see the first exercise. So the first exercise is very simple. I have for you 4 sentences. Each sentence has one problem, and you need to fix the problem. So sentence number 1: the cat and the dog. The cat and the dog. So what is the problem here? What is it missing? Or what's the problem with this sentence? Number 2: didn't come. Didn't come. What's the problem with this sentence? Ate John dinner. Ate John dinner. Again, what is the problem with the sentence? And the last one: yesterday I saw. Yesterday I saw. So what is the problem with each of these sentences? Can you fix for me these sentences? Number 1, Amin says, number 1, it has no verb. Yes, Amin, you are correct. Can you correct it for us, Amin, or anyone here? So Amin gave us the problem. Amin says, well, the problem with sentence number 1 is that it has no verb. And he is absolutely correct. We have just 2 subjects. Pamela, great. Yes. Ahmed Man, I didn't understand what you mean by that. Do you mean like that is the problem with the sentence? Okay, can we fix first sentence number 1? The cat and the dog. What's up with the cat and the dog? Okay, so this is the question that should pop in your head when you see a sentence without a verb. So I say, for example, John. You would say, what about John? What was he doing? What's wrong with him? All right, so you start asking questions about the verb, the action, or the state. Okay, let's see what Pamela says. The cat and the dog are eating food. That's perfect. That's perfect, Pamela. Yeah. So the cat and the dog are eating food. Perfect. Amin managed to find every single problem with all the sentences. Yeah. So Amin found all the problems that the sentences have. And Pamela fixed for us sentence number 1. So sentence number 1, like you guys said, it's lacking a verb because we only have the subject, the cat and the dog. So what's up with the cat and the dog? Pamela said the cat and the dog are eating food. Sentence number two, like Amin pointed out, it doesn't have a subject. So didn't come. Who didn't come? All right? Who didn't come? Uh, so here the subject. We don't know who didn't do the verb. And of course, Jen the man is in the house. Great, Jen. Hello. How are you, man? Welcome. Very, very happy to see you here. Wow. All right. So, Jen is always here. So whenever Jen is here, he gives us like a great energy. So welcome. Yeah. So sentence number two definitely doesn't have the subject of the sentence. So we don't know who didn't come. Sentence number three, ate John dinner. We have the subject John, we have the verb ate, and we have the object even, which is dinner, but we don't have them in the right order. And of course, the last one, yesterday, the time I. John didn't come. Great, Ahmed. Great. That's for sentence number two. Perfect. Last one, we have I, which is the subject, so, which is the verb. So, and they are in the right order. So, what is the problem? The problem here is that I'm doing perfectly well, Jan. Thank you for asking. Thank you. That's very nice of you. How about you, Jan? How are you? So it's lacking the verb. So here I can ask you, yesterday I saw, what did you see? What did you see? All right. So let's see the corrections. So for sentence number one, as I said, it's lacking the verb. So the cat and the dog, it's just a subject. So we said we're fighting, for example, or are eating, or were playing, or have been drinking, right? So just need the verb. Number two, it doesn't have a subject. So we can say, for example, John didn't come. John didn't come. Sentence number three, ate John dinner. So it has subject, a verb, and an object, but they are not in the right order. The right order is John ate dinner. Subject, verb, and then object. Last one, yesterday I saw. Here, actually, the sentence is complete, but the meaning is not complete. All right. So for the meaning to be complete, we need an object. So I can say, for example, yesterday I saw. What did you see? Yesterday I saw a nice movie. Or yesterday I saw a very strange man. Right. Whatever you guys saw yesterday. And you feel the need to tell us about it. So any sentence that has a subject, a verb, minimum, we call that a simple sentence. A simple sentence. That's the first type of sentences. All right. I love simple sentences. For beginners or even intermediates, please, if you are writing a paragraph or something, please just use simple sentences, or make sure to use as many simple sentences as you can, right? Uh, don't bother yourself with trying to use like very complicated, intricate sentences, because then like your sentences are very complex and very long. And that's a problem that I always find with my students. Their sentences are very long and very confusing. Yesterday I saw a cat. So Jean says, yesterday I saw a cat, a dog and a cat were fighting. Who were fighting? Yeah. So here you try to combine the first and the last ones. Nice. Okay. So as I said, any sentence that has a subject, a verb, and maybe an object, we call these type of sentences simple sentences. They are very simple. It just has one subject, one verb, minimum. The minimum requirement for a sentence to be correct. Okay. And of course, the idea of the sentence or the meaning of the sentence should also be correct. All right. The second, so this is it. So this is a simple sentence. So it should have the subject and the verb and maybe an object if the verb needs an object for the meaning to be complete. I hope the first one is clear, because things are going to get a little bit complicated and complex, because the second type of sentences are what we call compound sentences. Compound sentences. Let's see, what do we mean by compound sentence? So compound sentences is when you take two simple sentences and you try to join them together. You try to join them together. Let me give you two simple sentences. The first one is, John likes coffee. This is a simple sentence. It has a subject, it has a verb, it has an object. All right? So John likes coffee. Very simple sentence. Shall I give you another simple sentence? Let me give you another simple sentence. The second one, Her husband. Oh no, his wife. Sorry, his wife, not her husband. Her or his wife. Well, maybe John has a husband. I don't know. Okay, because I wrote it about a woman in the beginning. His wife likes tea. All right. I like football. Pamela, great. That's a very simple sentence and the correct one, by the way. Great. I mean, thank you for confirming that everything is clear. So, John likes coffee. His wife likes tea. Can you guys tell me how can we join these two sentences so that they become one sentence? How can we join these two sentences so that they can become one sentence that we call compound sentence? Give me your attempts. Give me your suggestions. Perfect. Yeah. So we can say John likes coffee, but his wife likes tea. So notice what Amin did here. He took one simple sentence and another simple sentence, and he made them into one compound sentence using the word but. All right, using the word but with one T, right? One T, not double T. So yes, so simple sentence plus one simple sentence, we link them using a special type of glue, which is but in this sentence, and they become one sentence, which is no longer simple sentence because for if you look at Amin's sentence, you can notice that it's one sentence, but it has two subjects, John, his wife, and two verbs, likes, and two objects, coffee, tea, right? I hope it's clear for you. So we took two simple sentences, we joined them together, and they gave us a compound sentence. Pamela gives us another suggestion, which is and. So instead of but, Pamela is using and. All right. So she says, John likes coffee and his wife likes tea. Very, very correct sentence. Perfect. Amin also says, John likes coffee and his wife likes tea. That's great. So let me show you my suggestions then. Like you guys said, so we can join these sentences using and. So we can say, John likes coffee and his wife likes tea. Or we can say, John likes coffee, but his wife likes tea. Or we can say, John likes coffee, yet his wife likes tea. Yet means but. All right, they have the same meaning almost. All right, so you guys got the first part of the compound sentences, right? So compound sentences, very simply, are simple sentence plus simple sentence. And to link these two sentences to these two simple sentences and make them one compound sentence, we use something called fanboys. Can someone tell me what do we mean by fanboys? What do we mean by fanboys? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ahmed Man, very, very correct sentence. Yes. John likes coffee and his wife likes tea. Perfect. You just need the verb in the second one. So his wife likes tea. But you are absolutely correct. What on earth is the meaning of fanboys? What does that mean? Fanboys. What's that? Can anyone guess what we mean by fanboys? Very weird name. So basically what I'm saying right now is if you have one simple sentence and one simple sentence and you want to glue them together to make a compound sentence, you need to use fanboys. So what on earth are these fanboys? What is this talking about? Yeah. Yet but. Great. So we can use yet and but as well. You are absolutely correct. Okay. So fanboys basically is just one way for you guys to remember the following words. These are the words that we use to form compound sentences, and we join the first letter of these words in fanboys. So what do we mean by fanboys? F stands for A stands for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So these are the examples, or these are the words that we use to compound sentences. Fanboys. Fanboys, I think they are words to relate simple sentences as but, yet, and. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Emmy. You are correct. Gene. So, do you remember, guys, the words? So, fanboys, remember them because, uh, well, if you want to make like compound sentences and you want to link two sentences, you think, well, how can I form a compound sentence? I need to use fanboys. What do fanboys stand for? They stand for and nor but or yet and so. So it's a very very good abbreviation to remember them. So again, fanboys, they stand for the following words that we use to join two simple sentences and make one compound sentence. I hope this is clear, guys. So, how do we use these words? So, I will go with you through the fanboys one by one. So, we will see what each one of them is used for. So, let's see. Fanboys, all right? Let's start with the first one, which is and. This is the one that is most commonly used, and. So, we use and to form two sentences, to glue two sentences together. So, we say, I went to the store and I bought a banana. I hope you can see my mouse. So here we have the first subject, verb, and this is complement. Number two, I have one subject, verb, and an object. All right. So one simple sentence, and we join them together using the fanboy end. So end gives two related ideas, glues them together. Please, if there are, I didn't expect that name. Yeah, exactly, Pamela. It's what we call mnemonic device. Yeah, perfect, perfect, Pamela. Yes, these are, we call them coordinating conjunction. Yeah, it's a very cool name, fanboys, and it helps you to remember how many 7 words you remember them what with one word. Yep, for and nor but or yet and so. Perfect. Great. So yeah, the first fanboy is and we use it to link two simple sentences that are related in ideas. What if these two ideas are opposite to each other? Then we use the second fanboy, which is but, or let's say or. All right, let's go with or. So or is used with choices. Okay, or is used with choices. And by the way, the order that I used here is not the order of fanboys, it's the order of the ones that you guys already know. So I started with the ones that I'm sure you know already, and then we go little by little. All right. So, or we use it to join sentences or to join choices. For example, you can take the bus or you can walk with me. I'm giving you two choices, and I'm linking these two choices using the fanboy or. All right, I hope it's clear. Number three, nor. It's the N in fanboy. So nor is the opposite of or. It gives us negative choices, if that makes any sense to you. Let's see the last one. I did not like the movie, nor did my sister. So both of us didn't like it. All right. So both of us didn't like it. Mostly we use nor with neither. I will give you another one. I will. All right. Let me say. What would you like, tea or coffee? Perfect, Emil. But remember that for fanboys to be like to form compound sentences, you need to use them between two sentences. In your example, I mean, you use them between two nouns. So noun tea and noun coffee. All right, which is correct. It is still correct. But we use them as fanboys to link two sentences, two whole sentences, subject, verb, object, or subject, verb, object, like I have in the sentences on the screen. You can take the bus, subject, verb, object, or you can walk with me, subject, verb, object. I hope my remark makes sense for you, Emmy. I think I need to make this bigger. I hope it's clearer now. I hope it's clearer now. I'm smaller, but I hope the text is bigger for you guys. Yeah. So nor we use it for negative choices. Let me give you another one. This is another example with nor. So nor, it gives us negative choices, negative choices. So for example, neither do I know this man, nor do I want to get to know him. Meaning I don't know the man and I don't want to know him, right? I don't like this man. So we use nor for double choices that are negative. I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear. Okay, last one, the last fanboy on our list here. Oh, so we have three here. We still have four. So let's go and discover the rest of the story. Next one is but. So but is used for what we call concession, contrast. So this is correct, but this is not correct. Often the ideas that we link using but, one of them is positive and one is negative. For example, I went to the store. This is positive, but it was closed. This is quite negative, right? Because I didn't get to buy what I wanted. So I went to the store, but it was closed. All right. So these are opposing ideas. I went to the store. I'm very happy. The sentence is positive, but it was closed. All right. Next one. So but yet. Yet is very similar to but. We can use them interchangeably. For example, I went to the store, yet it was closed. The next one, the movie was boring, yet I watched all of it. Okay, so it's yet and but, very, very similar in meaning. They give us opposing ideas. So the movie was bad or was boring, yet I watched it. So it's opposing ideas. Normally, we don't watch boring movies. I hope you get the idea that I'm trying to express here. Next one, for. For actually has the same meaning as because. For, as a fanboy, it's the F in fanboy, it's used as like we use because. For example, she was tired, for she did not sleep well last night. We can replace for by because. We can say she was tired because she did not sleep well last night. So for is used to introduce the cause. All right. What is the cause? Why was she tired? For she did not sleep all night. Perfect, Emmy. This is a very good example of but. I ate my lunch, but I'm still hungry. For example, I passed the exam, yet I didn't revise. Or we can say, I mean, I didn't revise, yet I passed the exam. This is more makes more sense. But yeah, good sentences, Emmy. All right. So four, I hope four is clear for you guys. Oh, I mean, gave us another one. Sorry. I mean, I didn't see like your example. I like English, nor a lot of people do. No, here you should use and, because nor is used just to link negative sentences, right? You can say, for example, I don't like this, nor my friend does. It's just with negative mostly. Most of the time, it's negative ideas. Okay, last one is so. So is the opposite of for. So for gives us cause, and so gives us the result or the consequence. For example, she did not sleep last night, so, meaning the consequence of her not sleeping last night, she was tired. She was tired. I hope it's clear so far. All right. Perfect. Pamela, great example. I want to go outside, yet it's still raining. That's a very good example. I really like it. Perfect. So I hope it's clear. Everything is clear so far, guys, because I want to take a little breather. And while we take a little pause, I want to remind you to go to our website. If you want to download free ebooks, go to the free ebooks category here, the section. And yeah, these are videos, but for example, India Unveiled. So this is a book. It's elementary, meaning that anyone who is like a beginner or has just started learning English can read it very, very like easily. All right. And if you go to the book, if you click on the book, you have two choices. You can either read it on our browser if you have good internet and you don't have storage maybe on your phone. But if you like want to watch it, like if you want to download it and read it offline, you can then like download it. It's for free. You can download it for free. And before we continue, so I hope the fanboys are clear for you guys. But before we do, I want to ask you to drop a little like on the video. So that helps us a lot. That helps a lot because it makes our videos like be suggested to other people. So if you are enjoying this live stream, if you are learning something about English sentences, please be generous and like the video so that it's spread and it reaches more and more people who would love to join us and who would love to benefit from our video. So I will be very thankful if you do that. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so that you don't miss our like next live streams. Shall we continue talking about English sentences? So the next slide has an exercise for you. So it has an exercise. So as a result, right? Exactly. Yeah. So it's a result. Oh, thank you, Amin. So don't forget to like, please. Thank you for that. Yeah, let me see if this will still be okay. This will still be clear. Is it clear for you guys like this? Can I keep it like this so that I'm not hiding anything on the screen? So can I leave it like this and let me know. So in this exercise, I have for you very simple sentences. So simple sentence, and there is a gap between the two. And what do you guys need to do? You need to put a little fanboy there. Perfect. Thank you guys for Pamela and Amin. Thank you for confirming. So yeah, so number one, it was raining. We still had fun. What fanboy do you guys think we should use on the first sentence? It was raining. We still had fun. Iman, great. Yeah. So Iman says, but, yet, or yet. All right. Ahmed man, but, and number two, but as well. All right. So we can, as you guys said, we can use yet or but. So I can say it was raining, yet we still had fun, or it was raining, but we still had fun. We cannot use for. We cannot say it was raining for we still had fun. We cannot use it. Number two, I could not go into the store. It was closed. Ahmed Man says here we should use but. So here I'm telling you, or I'm telling you about the cause why I couldn't go into the store. So here it's the cause. All right, Amin got it. So we should use here for. Let me see if anyone else want to give another suggestion. Any other suggestions? I could not go to the store. Pamela also agrees with Amin and says for. Okay. Oh, hello. Ashurmatov, hello. Where have you been? Welcome. Very nice to see you. I think it's the evening in your country, so I think you are breaking your fast probably. So yeah, four. Yeah, number two is for because the second sentence or the second clause it expresses the cause why I couldn't go to the store. Number three, she was quite sleepy. She continued to study. So here, notice the opposing idea. So she was sleepy. She continued to study. Right? Yet, Ahmed Man, sure. Iman, I didn't get your idea. I didn't get your idea as it, but I didn't get your idea. Okay, as it was closed. Sure, we can say as, yeah. We can say as, but as is not a fanboy, right? But it is correct. If that's what you mean. Yet, but, yeah, we can see that they are opposing ideas, so we can use yet or but. Again, both are correct. Number four, Tina didn't want to exercise. Did she want to study? So she had two choices and she didn't want to do both of them. So it's double negative choices. So I'm helping you a little too much. but again, I just want you guys to like I want to push you to the right direction. Nor Nor, yeah. So nor, we use it when we have two choices and we don't like both of them. I don't want this jacket nor this jacket. I don't want both of them. All right. So we have two choices and we don't like both of them. So I hope nor is very clear for you. Or we use it for positive. So I can say, do you want this jacket or this jacket? So it's positive. You can choose one of them. But if you don't want to choose neither of them, you can say, I don't want this one nor this one. All right. All right. So it is nor indeed. Yeah. So she didn't want to exercise, nor did she want to study. She doesn't want to do this, and she doesn't want to do this. The children saw lions, tigers at the zoo. And all right, yeah. So this is basically just like joining two words. And tigers. Tomorrow it might be cloudy. It might be sunny. So here, I don't know. I don't know. It's two choices. All right. I'm helping you again. I'm helping you. Or Pamela, absolutely, yeah. Or Ahmed Man, you are correct. Yes. So here I'm giving you two choices. It can be this or it can be this, right? Or you guys are correct. Number 7. It was cold outside. We stayed inside. So here it's kind of consequence. It was cold outside. As a consequence of that, we stayed out inside. We didn't go outside. Perfect. Yes. Or yeah. So it was cold outside. Consequence. So we stayed inside. Number 8. They visited the museum. Um, went to the restaurant afterwards. So they visited the museum. So this is the first activity. The second activity, they went to a restaurant after that. Number 7, Pamela, absolutely. Okay, Ashurmaton, probably you are sick or something, so it's totally fine. You have like the permission if you are sick. And it's all about your willingness, right? It's about your willingness to do that. And last one is absolutely end. Yeah, perfect. Yes. So I hope the first part or the first type of like sentences is correct. So we said sentences in English, we have 3 types. The first type is simple sentences, subject, verb, object, simple. That's it. All right. The second type is the second type. I will go back so that even those of you who have just joined, they can understand. The second type of sentences is what we call compound sentences. Compound sentences. Compound sentences is when we take a simple sentence, subject, verb, object, and we take another compound sentence, subject, verb, object, and we fuse them together. We glue them together. And the type of glue that we use to mix these two sentences is called fanboys. Fanboys is just one word that helps you remember the following like the following words or linking words: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So we use these words to link two simple sentences together, forming a compound sentence. I hope this is clear for you guys. I see, Amy. Ashur Natal. All right. Again, it's a choice. It's a choice to pass or not. All right. So this was the first exercise. The last type of sentences is what we call complex sentences, right? And for complex sentences, I want you guys to pay a little bit of attention, right? Because complex sentences are complex. They will confuse you a little bit. But don't worry, I'm here to clarify things for you. So let's go one by one. Perfect, Aspermato. So if you understand and you have just joined us, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Let's go to the next one. So, what is a complex sentence then? So, a complex sentence, let's take this one. John drinks coffee every day. John drinks coffee every day. So, John drinks coffee every day is a simple sentence. It can stand alone. So I can see it, I can understand it. It has a subject, it has a verb, it has an object. It's a full sentence. It gives me a full idea. John drinks coffee every day. I understand it. Let's take the second one. Because he likes it. Because he likes it. So we have here a full sentence. This is one sentence. If you noticed, this sentence is made up of sentence or subject, verb, object, and subject, verb, object. So it has two subject, verb, objects. So we understand that we don't have a simple sentence. Simple sentence has just one subject, one verb, one object. So this is not a simple sentence. A simple sentence. All right, sorry. Yeah. Is it a compound sentence that we have seen before? No, because is not a fanboy. So we said that compound sentences are joined by fanboys. This is not a fanboy. This is a different word. So what do we have here? Here we have the first. So this sentence, John likes coffee. John drinks coffee every day because he likes it. It's made up of two sentences. The first one is John drinks coffee. And the second one is because. So this is what we call an independent clause. The second one is because he likes it. Because he likes it. Because he likes it is what we call a dependent clause. If I ask you guys, if I ask you, complete sentences, when there are two sentences or more, well, there are two sentences. It's a meaning, a reason, a cause. Great. Yeah, those are some of the meanings that we have in complex sentences. So let me ask you guys, if I just say because he likes it, do you understand this sentence? Can you understand this sentence? Because he likes it. Because who likes what? All right. And because he likes it, then what? Right? Here the idea is not complete. On its own is not complete. The idea on itself, it's not complete. I love going outside when the weather is warm. Exactly, yeah. So a complex sentence is made up of two sentences, but one of them cannot be alone because it needs the other one to complete the meaning. This is basically it. All right, this is basically it. So for compound sentences, John likes coffee and his wife likes tea. Each one of these two sentences can stand alone. John likes coffee, it's a separate sentence. His wife likes tea, it's a separate sentence. But in this case, one of the two sentences cannot stand alone. Some action someone do every single day. Yeah, like every day. You are correct. But here, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we have two sentences, two subjects, two verbs, but one of them cannot stand alone. If we just leave it alone, it doesn't give us a complete idea. We will see this with more and more example. Because answer for why and why not. Exactly. So here we have an answer and we don't know what is the question. So if I just said, hi, because I like coffee. Because you like coffee, what? So we can say, because I like coffee, I drink it every day. So here we start to understand what you are trying to say. I hope this is clear because I will just like carry on and you will start understanding from the different examples that we will see. Okay. So by the way, for complex sentences, we can switch them. We can start with the dependent clause, or we can start with the independent clause, but the meaning stays the same. So we can say, for example, John drinks coffee every day because he likes it, or we can say, because John drinks coffee or likes coffee, he drinks it every day. So notice that because in the first sentence is in the middle, but in the second sentence it's in the beginning of the sentence. All right. So that's why we like it's independent, right? Uh, Again, maybe it's complex to understand from the get go, but If you understand simple sentences and compound sentences, that's good for me, because we will go with the like complex sentences little by little. But what you need to understand is that or complex sentences are linked by other words than fanboys. Fanboys, we use them with compound sentences, right? Okay. So what are the words that we use to link subordinate or to link complex sentences? The words that we use to link like complex sentences are called subordinating conjunction. So these are words that you guys already know. Probably you just didn't know the word compound or uh, subordinating conjunction, right? Let me say. I learn English because I want to know it. Great. Or we can say because I want to know English, I learn it. So it goes both ways. It's mean take me with you. Where am I gonna take you with me? Conditionals are complex as well. Conditionals. You are correct, Ashwarmatov. One if is also a complex sentence. Yeah. Okay, so let's analyze these sentences, and at the same time, we get to know what are the words that we use to form complex sentences. The first word, by the way, we have an almost infinite number of subordinating conjunction. We have a lot. We have like 20, 30, 40. I cannot count them. I cannot count them. So what did I decide to do? I decided to focus on five. Five that we all know and that we all use in our everyday life, and no matter your level, you should know these five like subordinating conjunction, right? They are very common. The first one is because. I think we all know the word because, right? It expresses cause, right? So for example, she went to bed early because she was tired. So the first one is she went to bed early. This one can stand alone. But the second one, because she was tired, we need the first sentence to understand the second sentence. Okay? So we cannot understand because she was tired. If I just tell you because she was tired, you will tell me what happened because she was tired. I should obligatory. I should give you the second sentence or the first one so that you can understand what happened then. She went to bed early. All right. Again, we can reverse these sentences. I can say, because she was tired, she went to bed early. So I can start with the independent sentence or with the dependent one. Number two, although. Although shows opposition. Opposition. So two opposing ideas. For example, although it was raining, they went for a walk. These are opposing ideas. Normally, when it's raining, we stay at home. So it's opposing ideas. But for these people, although it was raining, they still went outside for a walk. Okay. So this is the second coordinating conjunction. Yes, I mean, yes. Although says it means even though, even though. She wants to eat because she is hungry. Yeah, perfect, Pamela. Always giving us great examples. All right, so I will go again little by little. So let me keep going. If we use it for condition, if it snows, we will build a snowman. If it snows, we will build a snowman. Again, if I just say if it snows, you will tell me if it snows, then what will happen, all right? So if it snows alone, it cannot stand on its own. It needs the second sentence to complete it. And the same as the other sentence, we can reverse them. So we can say, we will build a snowman if it snows. So it's very flexible. We can start with anyone we want. The next two, since. Since expresses cause, it's like for. So we can say, since she arrived early, she decided to take a nap. Since she arrived early, she decided to take a nap. We can also say she decided to take a nap since she arrived early. Last one is while. So while we use it for like two actions that are happening at the same time. So we can say she sang while she cooked dinner. So while at the same time that she was cooking dinner, she was also singing. Again, this is like a little bit complex, which is why they are called complex sentences, but we will understand them through examples. So let's see the first exercise. So the first exercise, she missed the bus. She woke up early. She missed the bus. She woke up early. Can you guys link these two sentences using although? If it's broken, I will build it. That's a very good example, Ahmed. I really like this example. Good one. So again, she missed the bus. She woke up early. I will not give you the answer for all these sentences. I will give you just like the three first ones, so to save some time. All right. Although the beach was crowded, we still had a lovely day. What a beautiful example, Pamela. I really love this example. So although the beach was crowded, we still had a lovely day. What a beautiful example. Ashurmatov says, although she woke up early, she missed the bus. That's perfect. That's exactly it. Yes. By the way, you can fix any sentence you want. You can fix any sentence you want from this list. You can start with sentence number 5, or you can start with number 4. It's okay for me because Ashurmatov already fixed sentence number 1. So he said, although she woke up early, she missed the bus. We can also say she missed the bus, although she woke up early. All right, both sentences are correct. Number 2, he studied hard. He wanted to pass the exam. So we link them with since. Since, as I said, it expresses a cause. Since. For example, he didn't come. He was sick. We say he didn't come since he was sick. Pamela. Although she missed the bus, she woke up early. Actually, Pamela, we need to put although next to the other sentence. He studied hard since he wanted to pass the exam. Perfect. That's exactly it. Yes. Great. He studied hard since he wanted to, he wanted to pass the exam. Perfect. I think I will use Jamboard today. You've never guys see me write on the board live. You will today. You will. I just wanna like use it um, as an example or as a reminder. Do I have any more answers? I don't have no more answers. Okay, then I will go right ahead and show you the answers for the first 3 ones. So number 1 was she missed the bus, she woke up early. Here we can see one of two things. We can say, although she woke up early, she missed the bus. Or she missed the bus, although she woke up early. So here it shows two opposing ideas. The next one, he studied hard, he wanted to pass the exam. We can say, since he wanted to pass the exam, he studied hard, or he studied hard since he wanted to pass the exam. Last one, I went to number 3. They couldn't go hiking. It was raining heavily. So here it's if. So we should say, if it was raining heavily, they couldn't go hiking. Or they couldn't go hiking if it was raining heavily. So I hope this is clear. Let me see. If it was raining heavily, they couldn't go. All right, perfect. Affirmative. Yeah. Again, I don't want to confuse you so much. So if you just like get the main idea, the bare minimum idea, I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. All right. Um, let me go to my Jamboard. Let's share this one. Oh wow. All right. I think you can see my Jamboard now. This is my kind of my whiteboard. Okay. All right. Let me just like fix something here. All right. So I just want to remind you. So how many types of sentences did we see so far? So we have seen 3 types of sentences. Can you guys remind me of the 3 types of sentences that we have in English? We have 3 types. Can you remind me of these 3 types? And of course, I'm gonna use like Jamboard to like kind of remind you. What are you guys? It's raining. All right. Simple, compound, and complex sentences. I mean, thank you. Great. Yes. So we have three types of sentences. Simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. Let me blow this up because I need to complex. I came late. It's fine. What's the difference between although and if? Well, although it shows two opposing ideas. Although it was raining, we went out. So despite, like normally, if it's raining, we stay at home. But for me, even if although it was raining, I went out. But for if, it's for condition. I give you a condition and its result. If you study hard, you will succeed. All right. So this is if. So it's a condition. I give you the condition. If you study hard, you will succeed. Or if you pass the exam, I will give you a gift. So okay. So it's what are the news around the app? We are testing it. We are testing it, Emmy. Don't worry. Thank you for reminding. We are testing it. Let me show it to you. I'm testing it, by the way. So we are on the last step. So thank you for asking. So let me blow this up, as I said. Let me make this bigger. Let me come here or here. Okay. Once the application is open, I will show it to you. So we said the first type of sentences is simple sentences. All right, simple sentences. So for simple sentences, they are very simple. So they just have subject plus verb, all right? Maybe plus object sometimes, all right? But the minimum is subject and verb, and that's it. For example, so let's give an example. I drink coffee every day. This is an example of a simple sentence. I drink coffee every day. Let me take it here. All right. I drink coffee every day. It has a subject. It has a verb. The rest is just like more information, right? Next one. So we said the next one is compound sentences. All right, compound sentences. So for compound sentences, we take two simple sentences. Simple sentence plus simple sentence. And what do we use to join these two simple sentences? We use fanboys. All right. So it's two simple sentences joined by the fanboys. We said that the fanboys are for, and, nor, but, yet, so, or. All right. These are the fanboys. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, thank you, Amin. Thank you. I'm facing some issues here. But yeah, it's very, very interesting application, actually. Thank you, Emil, for reminding me. Yeah, so let's give an example. So for example, I drink coffee, but, so this is the B in fanboys. This is this B. It stands for but, right? But my brother prefers tea, all right? So here we have, this is a simple sentence, and this is a simple sentence, and we join them using but, which is a fanboy. All right, so this is a compound sentence. The last type is what we call complex sentences. All right, here we need a dot. What's the problem? All right, so it's one independent, one dependent clause plus independent clause. How do we differentiate between dependent clause and independent clause? In the dependent clause, you will find a subordinating conjunction plus sentence. This is basically how you can remember what is a dependent. And for subordinating conjunction, we saw 5 examples. We saw although, if, since, while, and because. These are just like 5 examples. We have a lot in English. I will give an example. I will use the same example. I drink coffee every day because I like it. So here, what is the independence clause? This is the dependence clause because it has because inside of it. And this is the dependent clause. It can stand alone. Let me see. You guys are giving me some examples in the chat. Although we had to take off, it was raining. Ahmed, I think you have a change. Okay, the second sentence. Ahmed, all right. Although I came late, I learned this letter better than ever. Thank you. That's the best compliment I've got these days. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. Yeah. So I hope the sentences are clear. And we also said that for complex sentences, we can start with the dependent clause or the independent clause. I can say, for example, because I like coffee, I drink it every day. So notice here every day. So notice here, okay, it should be like this every day. So notice here, I drink coffee every day. This is like we started with it here, but in the second sentence we had it as the second one, right? So this is basically the difference between the two. So this is it for. So these are the three main types of sentences that we have in English. Let me share with you a little exercise. All right. In this last exercise, it's very simple. It's very simple. I have for you like 6 sentences, and what you need to tell me is to tell me, and what you need to do is to tell me what type of sentences is it. Is it simple sentence? Is it complex sentence? Is it compound sentence? Very, very easy way to close this live stream. All right. The first one. The cat sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat. The mat is like those small carpets that we put in front of the door. Ashurmatov says it's a simple sentence. And it is a simple sentence, actually, yeah. Because we only have a subject, we have a verb, and we have like a complement, right? So it's like a simple sentence. All right. Looks like there is a little issue with the app on my phone, but I think you can see it. All right. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the application that we are working on. All right. All right. Number 2, you guys say it's a compound sentence. Let me check if it's a compound sentence. Indeed, yeah. So we have a simple sentence. We have a simple sentence, and it is joined by a fanboy end. So it is compound. Number 3, although it was raining, they decided to go for a walk. Although it was raining, they decided to go for a walk. Complex, Ahmed man. Perfect, yeah. Perfect. Pamela, you are talking probably about sentence number 1. Yeah. So here we have although. Although is not a fanboy, so we understand that this is a complex sentence. Number 4. She went to the store because she needed some groceries. She went to the store because she needed some groceries. Number 4 is compound. Ahmed man, good. Ahmed said, or Amin says 4, compound. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. All right. It is complex, not compound. It is complex because we have because, by the way, because we have right. Okay, that's what you guys said. It's complex. Number 5, the dog barked loudly, so the cat ran away. Number 5, Amin. Ashurmatov says it's compound. What is Amin's answer? Amin says it's compound. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is compound because we have a simple sentence. We have a simple sentence, and we have so. So is the S in fanboys, right? It's the S in fanboys. Last one. Since he finished his homework, he could go out and play. Last one, Amin says it's complex. Ashurmatov says it's complex. Pamela says number 3 is complex. Number 4 is complex, right? All right. Ahmed Man says the last one is compound. Well, the last one, compound. It's compound. Yes, Pamela. Number 5 is compound. Perfect. What about number 6, Pamela, and the rest of you guys? All right. What do you mean by cooked? Is it easy? Is it bad? Is it like? Did I make things easy for you? Did I complicate things more for you? I mean, what's the deal? All right. Last one is actually complex sentence because we have since. Since is a subordinating conjunction. All right, Pamela, it's a complex sentence. Perfect. Yeah. So, I mean, what do you mean by cooked? Is your brain cooked? Did I cook your brain with all the information? I hope not. I hope not. So, I hope. Thank you so much, Ashwarmatom. So, I hope the three types of sentences are clear for you guys. I will share with you later that small summary in the WhatsApp channel. You can join our WhatsApp channel. Let him cook. Yeah, thank you. You guys definitely let me cook. You guys helped me cook actually. So yeah, I will see you on Wednesday. So on a new vocabulary session. Thank you so much, guys, and yeah, take care of yourself.